Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing a CandleWax reading for you guys, and I'm also going to be using this tarot deck on this side to get 2 cards each for each pile. Pile 1 is this light pink candle. It probably looks white in the camera, but it is light pink. And then pile 2, you have like a rose gold, like silverish rose gold candle. Let me use my hand, you can see it better. So you gotta pick which pile 1 and pile 2, and while you guys are deciding, the light pink candle or the silver candle. I'm going to shuffle the tarot cards and see what messages I'm getting. So this is also for love messages that your partner wants to tell you, messages and what's going on with partners. But this is for people who are curious about what their partner is doing. Other person. So the other person's feelings, messages, and inquiries through pile 1. Let's see pile 1. For pile 1, I'm not going to look at them. Pile 1. And for this rose gold candle, for pile 2. For pile 2. For pile 2. Okay, so, and as I was holding pile 1, for those of you that were potentially thinking of pile 1 already, I dropped it in the bowl of really hot water. Okay, I'm not sure if that would have any significance to you. Maybe you like hot water, hot showers, maybe you find them relaxing. It is a pink candle. And pile 2, for those of you that could have thought of pile 2, I'm seeing a mediating, like balancing energy with this candle. But I'm seeing this is the diva candle. I'm seeing that maybe it was like a situation that was like really dramatic, overly sensitive, maybe just not needed, petty, the diva candle. And this one was dropped in scalding water, and I had to dip my hand in the hot water. Okay. For those of you that picked pile 1, for pile 1, okay, we're going to see the scalded candle. And these are your 2 cards. And I will pick each of them up when I feel like it's the right time. The wick isn't catching because the water. That took quite some time to light, and it's very big, very bright, very charismatic, I would say. Like, you're very sarcastic as well, very happy-go-lucky, but yet you feel down at the same time. Like, I can see that already. You feel really down. Actually, as you can, I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera, but like on the side of this candle, there is like a purple stain right there. And I was actually going to pick the purple candle first for this reading, and then I picked out a pink candle and there was purple stained on the side. So like, maybe you're an indigo, like maybe you're an indigo child. You felt like you have been very open to the world, but yet very outcasted at the same time. I'm feeling this flame, like this flame is very large, it's very big, very hot. Maybe you have a hot temper. Yeah, I'm seeing some cloudy, very cloudy energy here. Oh, the flame almost wanted to go out when I moved it. Now it's burning very, very high again, very high. So maybe somebody had outcasted you in your life, or made you feel very dim, very low. Some of you may have been, I see tears, or some of you may have cried. But I feel like you shrugged it off very quick. You're good at shrugging people off. Yeah, I see the two over there on your shoulders. You have a lot on your shoulders, on your hands, carrying it with your hands. I'm seeing some of you guys may have a wounded hand right now. I always use my left hand when I read CandleWax readings, and it's my damaged hand, my left hand. And so I don't know why I do it. It just feels more comfortable for me. I'm seeing two paths right now. You have one that requires a little more work. Actually, it requires two major things. I'm not sure what it is, but it requires two major things. The other one requires a lot more fun-like energy. It seems more fun, ideal. But it appears actually more scattered on this end right here. These are people I'm seeing in some cases that may even want to hurt another person. So if you guys are in that pile, that was for some of you, with hurting another individual. For others of you, this is just another choice, another path for you to take. And one appears more tougher, but I think that the one that is harder is going to reap you the best benefits. Because you can trust this person better. Like, you're wondering, is it worth my time to stay in this situation any longer? How can I really build from here? And you're trying to weigh out the pros and cons between each person. I feel like one is newer than the other. I'm feeling some of you could be juggling two people here. I feel like, yes, the one that was tougher. Go with that one. very clear over here. I see a bit more of a clear path. I see an animal hair right here. Maybe you have a dog or a cat, or you own one together. I feel like some of you guys are fighting over a dog or a cat right now. Something is your dog. You're worried about the health of a loved one right now. I'm seeing potentially with the liver and potentially with the bones. I see some of you guys are just feeling very fatigued, very drained, like very high, like not drained, it's just that life drains you in general, so as everybody does, but like life is just draining you. But you have a lot to go off of right here. Yes, you have very much blessings coming your way. You have a lot of loved ones on your side, I see. But there's one over here that is at a distance for some of you. Bring together your disguises, is what I'm seeing. You have disguises that is a barrier to yourself. Or maybe it just is the way that you are. And you're not really sure how to cooperate with other people that are around you. I'm seeing a bit of stuck or stillness, not so much stuck, but stillness here. I saw a tear for some. For others of you, you're listing the things that people have done to you. You could blame it on the generations, or you could blame it on the people who done it, or you could, you know, become one of them, or you can, you know, talk about it, which is healthy. But do you think everybody is the same? Do you think that if you yourself ask the right questions too about other people, not just a simple how you're feeling, you know, although how are you feeling can go a long way, but truly the depth of what it takes to maintain a relationship. When it is the moment where you're tempted to put those values in place. Structure. Structure. I'm hearing some of you are saying, oh God, the maintenance of a relationship. Some of you guys are really in between people and things, but I see that there was a lover, but there's this lover, but I feel like it's something that has a long story, like more of a story behind it, and you're just like, wow. There's definitely a story here. I see some of you guys have a daughter, or you're thinking of a little girl, or there is a child that will influence your life very soon. Not necessarily to be pregnant, but that a child could be affecting the way that you see the world, either by meeting a child or by seeing innocence more in the eyes of other people. And it just sparked a little bit, hey? I don't know if you heard that flicker, but your spirit guides want you to respect yourself. They want you to find more than just men that disrespect you. There's silent ways that other people disrespect you every day. I'm seeing spider webs. So maybe you're stuck in some cobwebs, or you were, that's what it feels like, but you actually have so many blessings and people around you and family around you. But you know what, spiders, they not only eat flies, so what is chaos to the fly is what's normal to the spider. You understand? What's normal to the fly is chaos to the spider. So their webs are symmetrical. What other people assume about your behavior and your capabilities and your problems, ignore it. Just ignore it. Because I'm seeing over here a lack of confidence. And it's from your stem of beliefs of people, of how other people are negative. So it is confidence, because now, if I were to sum it down, remember how I was saying the spider is symmetrical? That everyone has their own part to play? As you build these stemmed beliefs about the world and other people in our society, you're not allowing yourself to fully live the career or the relationship or the friendship or your family relationships as you should be. And they're saying call your family. I'm seeing a little Cupid here, so some of you, it's very strong love. But call your family. Alright, pile 1. I didn't take out your cards until the very end, so we're going to see what it is right now. The Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, there's a lot of messages that you want to get out there. There's a lot of people you want to talk to and experience things. I feel like there's something deep inside of you that you want to express about who you are as well. Let's see, what is the other card? You have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, your built-in beliefs of society and other people and what the things you keep telling yourself that are negative. What I would suggest here is that it's so easy to look at the world through dim and grim, especially when people do you wrong. But there's so much this earth has to offer, and you should really believe in yourself, because the Five of Swords, he is very victorious. In the end, he is victorious, and he defeated the people that he was against. And so if you're feeling like there is a lot of negativity around you, who cares? Do your own hobby, do your own thing. I actually have my personal story with how, you know, I got to where I am today. Okay, pile number 2. Alright, for those of you that picked this silvery rose gold candle, this is your reading. Alright. I know what I already told you about this candle in the beginning of the video, so I'm gonna do what the candle said first thing, and I'll tell you what the candle said. It's kind of a chew out, by the way. So for some reason, it's having a very hard time moving past the wick. So I feel some of you are really holding on to something that just doesn't belong there anymore, or it needs amendments. And you've had a lot of frustration about this situation, and you would want to turn things around. I'm going to turn the candle around, see how well that works. Still not burning. Very flat. I'm seeing you gotta flatten things out. Straighten things out. But you feel like you had to defend yourself. Why do you feel like you were put in a position that you had to defend yourself? The first thing that I heard was zip your lips. So I don't know if someone's telling you to zip your lips. If someone is telling you to zip your lips, look at that. That's enough to make anybody angry. Make sure you use your words, though, carefully. And if you need time to gather it, gather it. And you know what? Be fair. You know, take your blame for it. But don't let anybody gaslight you, okay? Warnings in love. This was supposed to be... I don't know what this was supposed to be. I'll think of a title after. Yeah, like you really had to straighten things out. And suddenly things became a lot smaller. Like things that seemed large were a lot smaller, I feel. Because it's as large as what you want to make it. But you know, there is precaution in a real world realities. So take those real world realities. Okay, I feel like I should pick out the first card. Oh wow. I didn't look at it. You have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. Dealing with real world realities. Feeling left out in the cold. Or maybe you're being alone, or maybe you just feel alone with family. Because I'm seeing there's a large circle around you. Or actually, there's not a large circle around you. There's just a large table with a few people. I'm not sure if that could be relevant to you. The 5 of Pentacles is all about being left out in the cold. But if I were to look at what rules number 5 in the major arcana, it's the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is of true knowledge and is the Pope. He values lessons and knowledge and growth. He's ruled by number 5. He's ruled by number Taurus, or the astrological sign Taurus. So if you're a Taurus or there's a Taurus in your life around May month, that's Taurus season. I'm seeing a child's hand. Maybe someone was holding a child. And I'm seeing a dog. I'm seeing a bit of sunlight. You really like the dark, don't you? Like you sit in the dark. I see that in this bowl. Alright. I'm seeing 2 plates. Some of you guys were feeding somebody, like literally making food for somebody or supporting someone, or someone is supporting you. And you're worried about don't worry about the friendship, okay? Worry about caring that things get done correctly, like caring for your money properly, caring that your dishes are done after you eat at their house. Just little things like that will get you by really far. I heard the name Rico, the letter R, letter C, letter D. Alright, I'm going to take out the second card. The Page of Pentacles. A lot of new beginnings. A lot of blessings. The peacock is standing behind him. I signify that as success. But it's like a light in the darkness. Like a light in the darkness. If I can move this camera. You know what I'm showing you? So that's exactly what I'm seeing is what's in the cards. So, what are solutions that you guys can be doing? I'm seeing a ladder, I'm seeing a knee. Take care of your legs, okay? Somebody has a sore knee, sore leg. Focus on your health a lot. Quit drinking coffee, okay? Coffee is actually really indenting your brain. So blunt, okay. I was trying to move forward. I'm seeing, ooh, that one's really interesting. I'm seeing, you guys are a light in the darkness, really. I'm seeing like very much polarity here. Someone's watching you, like someone is very interested in watching you. Who is it? just like a bystander. I'm not feeling a negative energy from this. I feel like a secret admirer. I'm not feeling very many people in relationships. I'm feeling a lot of singles. I think I'm mostly vibing with singles here. There's 15. Maybe that number is relevant. That's all I'm hearing. Maybe you're 15 years old. I hope you're not. Well, I guess that's not super young to watch this. I see a seashell, or you think the light of somebody, like you have, okay, I think I know what it is, like sounds of the ocean. And it's so funny, because the other reading as well was going into symmetrical things. Well, I see a seashell on the shore. Now we're going into rhymes or whatever. But it's meant to, look how that's going out. I think somebody is with a water sign who is damping your energy. But they're symmetrical. They're very respectful. Seashells. You know how when you put your ear to a shell, you can hear the sound of the ocean? That kind of a thing. Alright. I feel some disbelievers in here. I do actually. Some people are actually questioning whether, like, how much you can really do this. There's so many ways to do it. So the Page of Pentacles was your card. Embracing, like both of these readings came with pages. The Page of Swords. So there's a lot of initiation. So I feel like I'm with a lot of singles, like a lot of people who are looking, who are interested, who are flirting, not really tied down to anything. But I do see in pile 2, in this pile, the one I'm doing, that some are pregnant. I saw a baby, I see a seashell, which reminds me of the Sun card. Some of you guys could be having children. There's some things that we repeat in videos because we see the same sign that could mean the same thing. I would love to learn how to do wax readings. You guys are bruised. You guys have a bruise somewhere on you. If that came from somebody else, or just watch the situation where it came from if you have a bruise on you. I realize that you can't really label these videos like CandleWax readings. You need to like go with the flow and see what it's allowing you. If it's not bruised, there's some kind of an infection going on. Go to the doctor if you feel that way. Or someone's bleeding. The flame was so high. It's a warm day today. The sun is slowly shining back on the bowl. I see you holding, or wishing to hold your hands with someone. I see you bought flowers. I see like flowers and seashells. Very meaningful reading. I think it's just the small things you're interested in, like very much the small things. And I hope that was what I repeated for you. I'm pretty sure that was what I repeated for you in the beginning. This is going directly to the middle of the bowl now, so I'm feeling a lot of centeredness, a lot more calmness revolving around you. Maybe it could be because of the video. The Page of Pentacles is a great card. The Five of Pentacles, I'm not sure who done that to you. Oh, wow, wow. I'm not sure who done that to you. I'm so sorry, whoever done that to you. You deserve love and worth and help and persistency. You're capable and strong, and you deserve persistency. You're like a diamond in the rough. I'm seeing like the shine and it's like a glitter in the candle wax now. I see you have a lot of black scarring. Maybe you guys are smokers. I heard black heart. Maybe your heart was hurt, but maybe you're just a smoker. Black heart. I'm seeing you might as well release it. Release your burden. Feel freedom. What did this person do to them? Let me see if I can see what this person had done to you, poor soul. I'm seeing begging. I'm hearing begging. Someone begged someone to stay. That could be a trait of the Five of Pentacles. Maybe you were just nervous to lose somebody. You know, maybe, to lose somebody. So for others of you, it was a comfort zone that you were in. You were just in a comfort zone. And so you guys were not growing at the same pace. You were moving in two different directions. I'm seeing a literal stain here, okay? I'm seeing like a stain on the floor. If you have kids, I'd say there's probably a big mess outside waiting for you if you're watching this video. I don't know what is up with that candle. It lights up when I talk about that person. It lights up when I talk about your children, potentially. So if you're very worried about your children atmosphere, just keep calling, keep checking in. Do your mom worry something? Who cares what people say? You're their parent, right? Or maybe you just really want to be a parent, or maybe you're thinking of a parent, or maybe you lost a parent, or maybe one's still here but you lost a parent. I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of divorce in your childhood, or like a lot of, just childhood history that you've built up over some time, but you're so happy. Like, you're generally so grateful for life and beings that sometimes you don't see it coming. And that's why I'm telling you, just make sure you do the little things, like do your dishes when you clean up, or like if you're staying with someone, just make sure that if you buy yourself a drink, that you buy the person you're staying with a drink too, type of thing. And just be nice, right? Be respectful. Wow, this was a wonderful reading. I'm not seeing too much more. I'm seeing blessings too coming your way, but I'm seeing a more of a stillness, where the first pile needed to realize that it was already in front of them, where you could be in a bit of a stagnant area, but you're secure enough, the Page of Pentacles, you're secure enough that you have enough to work with if you really work with it. Alright, that was the end of reading number 2. Thank you. This video was 40 minutes long. Alrighty. Peace and love. Thanks for watching.